Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of The Final Say. Today, we're talking about the NBA, which is our second episode. And with me is the usual, the one and only Wonda Vision. How you doing, man? You all right?
Blessings, bro. You good?
Yeah, good. Good as always. All right, let's kick things off. Um, as you're aware now that about, I think, yesterday or on Thursday, they're in agreement with the 22 game NBA format.
Yeah.
I mean, not 22
Yeah.
game, 22 team NBA format. So
Mhm.
basically, what they're not going to seed the teams, they're going to keep them how they are. So East will be East and West will be West,
Yeah.
but you have, but the East will have 1 to 9, and the West will have 1 to 13 teams. So only 22 teams are going to be involved because they
Mm.
believe that the other teams shouldn't really get a chance to go to the playoffs. They don't
Go on.
believe that they should. I mean, it's pretty much impossible for them for the last 8 games to make the playoffs. So they think that they don't need to be involved. And then, from what I understand about the format,
Mm.
um, whoever is eighth and ninth after the 8 games that everyone play,
Yeah.
whoever's eighth and ninth would then have to have a playoff game, depending if they're 4 games apart. So if the eighth team is more than 4 games ahead of the ninth team, then
Yeah.
they no longer need to play. They do not need to play each other, and the eighth team will just go through. However, if the eighth and the ninth team are within
The four.
range,
Yeah.
within 4 game range, then they have to play each other in
Yeah.
both East and West. So like East play their eighth and ninth, and West will play their eighth and ninth. But here's
Yeah.
another caveat to it, right? So
Go on.
if the eighth will have to, if the eighth win just
Yeah.
1 game against the ninth, then they go through. The ninth team will have to win 2 games to go through.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
I
and
get it.
then afterwards you have your usual 1 to 8 from East, 1 to 8 from West, and then they face each other in the conference final. Once they get, do all the knockout stages, get to the conference final, and then they
Yeah.
face, you get the finals.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, it is a kind of a complex sort of. I hope I explained it correctly, but it
No,
is
you did.
kind of a
You did. You explained
complex.
it. You
Yeah,
explained it well. Still, the format itself, it might feel a bit unfair or unjust to others, but given the time that we're in, I think it's like the best solution for a quick fix to
yeah,
more or less wrap up this season so that they can start the next season, but also not to be in conjunction with what NFL. Do you get what I'm saying? So
yeah,
yeah, I think it's a good idea, really. It's a
yeah.
good idea. I'm actually interested to see how it works out, especially when you say like they have to be 4 games apart or 4 games within essentially.
Yeah, eighth and
'Cause-
ninth. Yeah. The
all
others
right,
would just
so
play like they're normal. They play the 8 games, and then wherever position they're in, if they're in the top 7, they're guaranteed going through the playoff. It's only the eighth and ninth that are not guaranteed. It all depends on how many games they're apart from the ninth.
all right, it
So
might sound like a silly question, yeah, but just kind of outside the box. Suppose over in the West, because obviously they got 13 teams, yeah.
mm.
Suppose the 10th are within 4 spaces,
but
within
they,
four
but
games.
yeah,
Are
but
they just
it
eliminated
doesn't
from it?
makes no difference. They're not
Makes no
ninth.
difference. All right, cool. So it's literally just eighth and ninth. All
Yeah.
right. No, I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm
it,
with
it
it.
is it is it is a weird thing for me. I would have preferred them to try something new, like the seeded, to look at the teams how they are, and
Yeah.
then seed them accordingly. East and West, mix them, because you're all in the same location in Orlando. This is your
Yeah.
chance to try it. You know how they've always spoken about it from years, to say East is always the easiest,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they said that they always wanted to mix it. Well, this is
Yeah.
their chance. You won't get another chance like this.
I
They
agree.
could have tried it if it worked, if everyone was more interesting. You would have had more upsets most likely, and then therefore, I think it might have been a future thing that people would have done it more often.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're not doing that. They're doing the normal format. Fair enough. Now there's no excuse about LeBron James getting the easy road. He's got the West
Mm,
guys to go through. So
exactly.
yeah. So I mean, you can't really. Yeah.
No, I'm with you.
For me, this format is just it's just a bit strange. Like the 8th and 9th is just a bit complex. If they wanted to make it easier, they could have just done 1 to 8, done, and then played 8 games within the
Mm,
1 to 8,
mm,
just as a warm up against each other. All of them against each other, 1 to 8 games, done. So like because it's 8 teams, right? So you just play 8 games, and they all
yeah.
play each other for warm up, and then they go to the playoffs. Because they have to play 7 games against whoever they're playing against anyway. It doesn't make a difference. Mate, I lost you for a second. What
Brother, the app crashed, man.
happened? The app
We're back.
crashed.
We're back.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I was just speaking about the 22 teams anyway. Just saying
Yeah.
that I wanted the format to just be the 8, whatever they're standing at, they currently are, and just play in
Yeah.
the playoffs. That
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
my take on it. That's what I really wanted. Or they could have tried something new with the seeding. That's
I
basically.
think I would have preferred if they did try something new, but
Yeah.
I'm just glad that they got something arranged so that we can.
Yeah. So the NBA actually kicks off. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. Who could provide the biggest upset out of the ones that are getting to play in? So
Yeah.
from the West, you have Portland,
Yeah.
New Orleans, Sacramento, San Antonio Spurs, and Phoenix Suns. So out of those, let's start with the West. So out of those 5, who do
Yeah.
you think could be the biggest upset, or the one that can cause the most problems to those 8?
I would say out of Portland and New Orleans, really, bro. But I don't feel like New Orleans would really be an upset because if you look at their team,
Nah, it is because they didn't make
I
didn't
get
make the
that in the
cut, man.
sense of standings. But if you actually look at their squad,
Yeah, so who would you pick then out of those 2? Because I have the same.
you have the same,
West.
yeah.
Yeah.
But who would I pick?
There's a reason I haven't picked the East. I haven't mentioned the East, right? Because I don't think
Because
Washington will make an upset. That's why. So
neither do I.
yeah. So okay. So we're just going to talk about the West. From that 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah.
Portland, Pelicans, Sacramento, San Antonio, Phoenix. Who do you think makes the most upset? You're saying Phoenix, Portland, and Phoenix, Pelicans. But pick one.
Yeah.
Pick
one. Pick one. New Orleans.
Come on, man. It has to be Portland.
New Orleans.
Dude, okay.
If Damian Lillard don't show up here, it's going to be a hard.
Nurkic is back
for them. Huh?
Nurkic is back for them, and so is and Carmelo Anthony gets to play with.
Yeah, I know.
And Nurkic. Nah,
I mentioned them. Don't get me wrong. I mentioned them, but I'm just picking New Orleans over them. You got Ball that's playing well. You got Zion that's playing well together with them. And you got Ingram that's showing up as well, bro. Like, that's a young team that's ready to play.
Yeah, young team. It's just a high. Look, I've always said, to me, I just think Zion is slightly overrated. Yeah, I think so. No. Yeah. What do you think he's going to become?
I don't know, because it's tough to tell, because it's a sense of how long can you last. Right now, he's looking like, he's a beast, innit? And he's unstoppable. Essentially, he goes against all the big guys and they can't stop him. Do you get what I'm saying? But
I think he needs to change his regimen a little bit.
Say that again, bro.
I think he needs to change his regimen a little bit, like in terms of the way he trains and stuff.
I think so as well.
He's looking a bit. Look, at the end of the day, he might be solid and he might be strong, but for his height, his weight is too much.
Yeah,
and eventually that will eventually take its toll.
Exactly, and that's what I meant. Like, how long can he last for? Is that going to be for the next 5, for the next 10? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, fatigue can set in. So I don't know. I can't call it and say, he's going to be this. But you can see from potential, he could be great.
I look, for me, I'm just thinking Portland are the guys who did well last year. And I'm thinking they're really underachieving this year. And Dame's got a point to prove. And we all know he's one of the best players in this NBA right now.
Yeah.
We ranked him as what? Number 9, we ranked him. I think.
8.
Number 8.
I think it's number 8.
Yeah, 8 or 9. But anyway, so he's one. But I think he's got a point to prove. And that guy looks like he's the real deal. So I'm gonna put if I had to put my money down, I'm gonna put that Portland could upset the apple cart. Here's the worst part about it, right? the upset the apple cart, it would be against Lakers. So I'm gonna
Wait,
they got
wait.
through. If they got through, because they can't. I
Yeah.
don't think they can go. They can. They
Can
can't.
you see them beating the Lakers though, bro?
Okay, when I say upset, I'm gonna say upset to get in. To get into the West, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go past and say that they're gonna beat the Lakers. I think
Okay.
it could be a tough matchup though. It is a tough matchup for the start. I'll give you that.
Oh.
All right, so let's go to the next one.
Go on, bro.
Who is gonna win the NBA championship?
I'm going with Lakers. I feel like
So we're in agreement with something.
that's what I'm saying. I told you we're gonna agree on something. I told you I'm going with Lakers. I feel like this year is going to be LeBron's year, and it's kind of tailored for him to get it. I'll be upset for him if he doesn't, because it'll kind of be a strike against him when it comes to the GOAT shout.
Yeah, because he's okay. Yeah, for me, yeah, I think this is the Lakers. He's getting rest.
Yeah.
And then anyone who can push better than anybody in the playoffs at the moment is LeBron. He's proven it. So
yeah,
you're giving him now rest. You're giving him an 8-game play-in to get himself back into his groove, and then he's gonna kick off. He's gonna go for it. You know, it will be tough. I'm not joking though. It will be tough if Portland is the first team he has to face. That would be a tough one.
Who do you think will be his biggest challenge that he may come against?
What? Well, it has to be the Clippers, doesn't it? Well, I don't know. Wait. Yeah, it has to be the Clippers for me. It has to be. Look, Clippers is made for Lakers. They're made for the Lakers. That's who they're going for, right?
Yeah.
But I will say that for me, I just think LeBron is LeBron. He kind of takes up two players, but Anthony Davis is the key for me in that respect. Like, we know what LeBron's going to do. He's going to play the best. But, you know, at the end of the day, you can't have one player take a whole team.
Exactly.
But when you have someone like Anthony Davis, if he kicks off, then it just eases off LeBron's pressure. Then he'll be able to do what he needs to do. And Anthony Davis, think about it, them two pick and rolling.
What I'm hoping for them,
dude, it's
what I'm hoping for them is to create, make this franchise do a three-peat basically, so that he can stand against with like a Jordan, and Anthony Davis would be his Pippen, but there's such a better illustration than Jordan and
it is.
You know what I'm saying? It's a better Batman and Robin.
No, but have you seen it? Like, every time they've done the pick and roll the entire season, you can't stop him. He screens him. He screens him. LeBron runs around. Then Davis goes, and then the alley-oop. Done.
Exactly.
It's so easy. So
it's poetry in motion. It's beautiful, but they've got the capabilities to do it. Do you get what I'm saying? I love the chemistry.
I tell you this, it all, for me, all also depends on if Anthony Davis can hit the three on a constant basis. Then now it just changes the game, because the center then comes outside.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. You can then put Howard in the center. You can allow Anthony Davis to play in the outside perimeter.
Parameters.
He can hit the three pretty comfortably. If he'll keep hitting the three, if LeBron will keep passing it to him. Three. So they've definitely got the know-how to win the title, but that Clippers has got a great team. Lou Williams for me is their key, because we know Anthony Davis, we know what Leonard's gonna do. Harold is gonna be in there playing his role. We know all these boys are gonna do. Morris needs to step up. He was poor in the.
Morris is my guy though, man.
Yeah,
he's ready for playoffs.
We'll see, but he didn't perform well in the season. But I tell you, Lou Williams now, if he keeps hitting 20, 25, 20, 25 points a game, mate, that becomes a problem, because you're getting the other two already contributing 25 points each of them, and then you have your sixth man contributing the same. The others are easily going to be able to contribute more than 25, 30. You're looking at high scoring games. And if they're saying they're the best defensive side, Leonard and Paul George, then Yeah, Lakers, Clippers is going to be their biggest challenge, and
Mm,
we're both in agreement that Lakers
mm.
is likely to win though. Uh, um, so you also saying Clippers are?
I think so, man. Unless like somehow Houston managed
Are you just
to
saying that
beat the
from the
Bulls.
West, or are you including Milwaukee in the East in that as well?
Do I think Milwaukee's gonna make it, bro?
Wow. What against who? Boston. You're saying Boston's coming ahead. Are you
I'm
talking
saying
about?
that's biggest challenge. I'm saying that's biggest challenge.
No. But what I'm saying is, if they meet, because one of the East has to meet the West. So we're
Yeah,
saying,
obviously.
but if you're saying Milwaukee might not get through, then who do you think is going to get through? What, Boston?
No, when I say might not get through, I meant like not like that. In a sense, as a challenge to LeBron, because that was the original question, right?
Yeah. Okay. I get you.
Is he? Are they really going to be that much of a challenge for LeBron? Like, I think out of the West, that's going to be more of a challenge. I think once he gets to playing whoever at the last stage, it's an easy win.
No.
So I think the West stage is going to be the
I
hardest
think
stage.
Milwaukee. I think Milwaukee will cause a tough time. I think Giannis is proving that he's going to be one of the best players in the world, and
I
I
give
mean, if
them
he
two
gets,
games at best. Like they'll
yeah,
win two
exactly.
games.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think he could maybe win 2 games, but winning 4 games,
Mm-hmm.
he needs basically everyone else to be stepping up. And I don't think they'll do that. And everyone knows here that you got to basically if you take Giannis out of the game,
Yeah,
then Milwaukee are not going to win.
there
So
you go.
So yeah, I agree in that. But my concern is that I was like Milwaukee might make it because Boston could suddenly come through. You got the likes of Kemba and Tatum and those boys. They'll start doing something, and then
They could do something, but I don't know.
they would they would cause more problems with the Clippers and the Lakers, in my opinion. They've just got more Arsenal overall. I know
yeah,
it's a young team, but they can do a lot of damage everywhere. And Tatum's
yeah.
proving to be some. He's looking like a G.
Nah, but he's been good. Yeah, I've wanted more
Yeah,
for
he
Tatum.
has been good. I
Wow.
agree.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like he's good. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like Aaron Gordon, I feel like, and Ben Simmons, there's more to them kind of players.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay. Um, who's the MVP of the league? Who will be the MVP of the league? And then who will be the MVP, do you think, in the finals?
uh, MVP for the finals, yeah, is a
Well,
weird
it's
one.
going to be out of
Down to
either Milwaukee,
who's the
Boston.
winner in it.
Yeah, Milwaukee, Boston, Clippers, and Lakers. So if you're thinking Lakers are going to be in the final, and you're
It's
thinking
gonna
who's
be
going to be in the final for East,
Milwaukee.
okay, then who's the MVP?
If they win, then it has to be Giannis in it. And then if Lakers
Yeah,
win,
but
then it's
who do
gonna
you
be
think is going
LeBron.
to win? If you're thinking Lakers
I
going to win,
think
then it's
Lakers
out
will
of
win.
Anthony
It's gonna be
Davis or
LeBron.
LeBron.
It's
So,
gonna it's gonna be LeBron. It's gonna be LeBron.
all right. So what about the league?
Not to
So
sound like a LeBron sexual, but it's gonna be LeBron again.
what over? Look, I think LeBron's been the MVP personally for me since now. I think he's been the MVP, but but from what I've been listening in the media and
Yeah.
everywhere, I think Giannis is going to pip it. I don't think anything LeBron can do from now for the next 8 games will get him MVP. He might
I
get a few
think,
more
yeah,
votes, but he
I
won't.
think what you're saying is correct with the media and that, but have you noticed with the media, they're always trying to
No, but essentially
kind of
they pick a lot of these guys are picking the MVP. Like Chris Broussard, for example.
yeah.
He basically even said it. He said it's got to be a lot for LeBron to be MVP. For me, he goes Giannis wins hands down. Like there's a massive gap between the two. So if he's saying that and he's a voter, I can't see how LeBron can pip him if
That's
players.
what I'm trying to say. I feel like there's like a backlash against LeBron or something. Why is LeBron so far away from Giannis?
Yeah,
I don't think it's like that.
but Giannis is 53-12. LeBron's 49-40. Well, exactly. For me, I'm in agreement with you because of what happened in the final 2 games. You know, with the Clippers and the Milwaukee before the season ended.
Yeah.
You know, LeBron back to back played great games against Milwaukee, Giannis's
Mm,
team, and
mm,
then played Clippers and beat them as well, back to back.
okay, yeah.
That
Yeah.
for me, that's proven the point that he's the best player in the world. Also proven the point that he's basically saying I'm the best still, and then
Yeah.
also proving that I should be MVP. So like
It's a heavy shout.
this was becoming the business end of the NBA, and LeBron stepped up at that point. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Normally,
Yeah, I see what you're trying to say, but I definitely feel like it's a thing against LeBron because I see it in the media, just like you're saying. Like they mention other people to try and dim LeBron's light, basically.
yeah, but
Does that make sense?
yeah, I get you.
And that's what I'm not with, because you can kind of see or clearly see LeBron is the best player in the league, like what you stated.
Yeah.
You take him out of the team, are they going to do as well? Yeah, you take Giannis out of his team, are they going to do as well? I hear that shout, but you can find another Giannis, is what I'm trying to say. Can't really find another LeBron. Giannis isn't the final package yet. He's still raw talent. He's still got a lot of molding to do.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with you. But
Yeah,
that'll be 2 seasons.
Yeah.
It would look bad on his res. But if he keeps getting to the finals, then it'll be different. He shouldn't move. He should just stay in the East. Do what LeBron did. Stay in the East. Keep getting to the finals.
But he needs someone on his side, man.
He does. Milwaukee needs one more guy.
Yeah.
One more. Proper, like not Middleton.
Middleton's all right.
He is, but he's a third option. He's not a second option.
Yeah. I agree.
He's
a good role player.
You know what? Yeah. Giannis needs a Russell Westbrook.
You can't, because he's with Harden.
No. I'm
they're boys. They're not leaving each other now. They're back together.
All right, then. So who would you think Giannis would need? You know what? Kyle Lowry wouldn't be a bad shout.
He wouldn't.
Kyle Lowry would be pretty good for Giannis. Giannis needs a good point guard.
Or Lillard.
Mate, yeah, if you put Lillard in it,
yeah,
unstoppable.
Yeah. Like Kyle Lowry's nice, yeah, but yeah, he's all right, man. He's all right, but nah, Lillard.
Yeah. All right, man, we're done?
Yeah, man. We're done, man.
That was fun.
Yeah, big up.
Until next time.
Yeah, man. Blessings, people.
Yeah, all right. See you later, mate. See you, Wonda. See you.
Respect, King.
Hi guys, thanks for tuning into our video. If you're watching this on YouTube, then please click the like button. And if you want to watch more video content like this, you can click the subscribe button. And don't forget to click the notification bell, which will basically give you all the latest videos when they're uploaded. If you want to listen to the full episode and you don't want to see our ugly faces, you can listen to the full episode on Podbean, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. Thanks.